Hey guys and gals of YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Boyd here, and just a lazy day. A lot of people in the community, a lot of you guys out there, guys and gals, have asked me my opinion about the new sets coming out. Don't really see new sets probably as often as everyone else does, because when I'm always doing the old sets, and that's because we're sometimes really late. Some of the sets never even make it up here. On the other hand, sometimes Target has sets that no one else gets first, so there's that too. Anyways, of the new sets that I was looking at, of course, like everyone else, I was looking forward to the Death Star, Death Slice. The 50 stickers is a rough one. That really is rough, because everyone knows how I feel about stickers. I've often, even as a child, built sets without even putting the stickers on because I disliked them so much. And on that set, it would really affect things if you didn't do the stickers. But I think that the Pirates of the Caribbean, Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship, or we'll call it the Black Pearl, I do really like that one. There's no stickers. Play features that it has make sense for display. It looks like it would display well. It would be gigantic. It'd be a huge dust collector, but I think it'd be very cool build. And also the price. You know, I don't talk about prices intentionally on eBay or on YouTube or anywhere else, because price is so subjective. Like, even the piece count can be really, really skewed if you get tons of little pieces versus really big, unique pieces. Like, some of these old sets have very specific, the old fuselage pieces on the jet planes and stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about set 75376, only from 2024. And this is a mini scale Tantive IV. I think it's a great looking set. You're going to probably realize that I'm only missing one Tantive IV set, and that's that very first UCS one that uses the rubber bands. And yeah, I would call it an ultimate set, but it's going to be fall into that piece area like I found with my Death when I started Story that, and I'm still trying to get the magnets to work. It literally will not stay together. I have to find some way to construct it. Everything's lost its clutch, and I realized I got a junky one, but still, you know, so there is that reality. But anyway, so I do have a tempered view now of really early Star Wars sets, especially UCS, where they're massive and heavy, and they don't use Technic. But this is great. It displays super well, has a kind of gorgeous little plaque. It's also inexpensive, relatively, I guess, for what it was, and it displays well. It's sturdy, it's accurate. It is definitely a display model. It has no play features unless you want to, I suppose, count this as a play feature. I don't know. I guess that's a play feature. It does have stickers, but I guess in this case it's excusable. It's such a set that it would be kind of hard to imagine doing printing, but they could have done printing. They could have done printing. And if we're going to try to piece it together later, it'd be just even harder with stickers, right? So anyways, pretty cool set. But this would be an adult set, a full set, whatever, college roommate, whatever, you know, that kind of thing. So, with that in mind, let's go to the set 75244 from 2019, Tantive IV. This would be a play set, but still displays rather well. Excuse the moisture. I did have to run them through the wash. They're still dusty. Got a lot of lint on them. Just nothing dirty, just a little bit of, you know, they collect dust. Okay, nice greebling through the sides. These are stickers. And this is a weird feature that I've never really cared for. This front part opens up, I think. Does this open? Or is this one that opens this way? Yeah. This one opens this way. You slide these pieces out, which I have opinions about that. I really do. It's okay. So not much of a play feature that way, but it's fine. It's fine. To me, this feels like the beginning of the modern era of Lego, where they've sort of cheapened things up. These guns work fine on top, but this one here doesn't turn, which is, it does turn. Okay, it clicks. I haven't messed with this thing for so long. Does this open up back here? It does. Okay. So we got this small table here, a small interior. It feels to me like something's missing here, and being that this just turns inside of a Technic, I don't really care for that too much. This is more, has a little bit of a clutch, so it does actually tighten in a little bit. And these are the side pods, which on an earlier model were actually escape patches. Now, what I do like about this is from the bottom, it still has some detail. It's a rather fragile model, in my opinion. These little things are always falling off and stuff. So therefore, it just sits on a shelf where it's become a huge dust collector. There it goes. It's always dropping this thing. It's always dropping it. But it looks good. It's a display model. It can be displayed, I should say. But it's also a playset, relatively. And I think where LEGO runs into problems is when they forget what they're doing. And they may have tried to cram too much, and therefore got that Death Star, especially at that price point, too narrow, and maybe had a globular piece on the back. Might have been better, but I don't even know what that would do to the piece count or to the price potentially. Now, let's go ahead and go back to what I believe is a better Tantive IV. 10198 from 2009, retired in 2011, I think. Is it better because it's more sturdy? Not necessarily, but it has more heft to it. And unfortunately, it does use these rear weird windows. And I'm not sure if I like this, but from a display point of view and a playset point of view, I think this hits it around the thing. It has a more delicate look. These are all on pivot points, so there's no friction. It has longevity, has actual play features that are kind of cool. Escape pad, even though that's not canon, this is a toy set or a play set, and it looks good too. It displays well. It's a nice, heavy, massive set. And like I said, all these parts that turn and things are all based on, there's no friction parts. Nice control panels, the desk. I got Princess Leia's got a little more space in here. So this is actually a nice little play set. And can also be displayed. And I think more than the price of the Death Star, I think you need to realize, do you really like it? Does it really convey the Death Star to you? And to me, sadly, it feels more like a play set. The reason I say that is because it's not round. If it was even half round with this, maybe the display, it would feel more like a display piece, more of an adult type, or especially, but as it is, it looks like a play set to me. It like an ant farm. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just not really feeling it. I think like this right here, they got it right. I mean, they absolutely got it right. It's a play set. It's displayable. This one is actually a cheaper version of it. It's a kind of a slightly de-featured version of it, but still okay. And then you just want purely display. You got limited space. You don't want, especially for some of the UCS sets. This is great. It absolutely gets a feel, and these are great. These are just, they're great Lego things, models, and I just think they're great. And Death Star, I'm just, also, if the other thing is, if you'd offered the option of having a half of a globe, it would have been something that you could either piece another one together, maybe get a whole globe, have an opening. That might be kind of cool. And I know that the price would just go completely, but then look where the secondary market price on Millennium Falcon UCS is too. So, sometimes the price, it's just not really something I even want to think about. Anyways, appreciate all the views out there and the great community. A lot of people asked me my opinion, so there it is. Y'all stay safe. Until next time, ciao.